Hey peeps, Gamer Drag here, welcome back to Timberborn, and we're in a good news, bad news situation. Currently the game is paused, as you might be able to tell. The good news is that this dam we built last time is solid, it's strong, it's holding back the water, no problem at all. The bad news is it's flooded everywhere. Not only is it flooded everywhere, we also have a slight dilemma of it going off the map and draining away in two places, neither of which is fundamentally good. So this causes a problem. This less so of a problem. We could always build a levee, hold the water, but this is a problem because we've now drowned our only source of berries and our trees. Now, trees, not sure. We have a new area for trees over here. That might do us. But berries are important for breeding purposes, and we don't want to get rid of them just yet. So, we have two options. We can either undo what we did last time, which is a step backwards, or we can move our tree plantation up here. That is doable, but we're going to have to get rid of this. That's in the way. It's a big lump. It does nothing for us. It needs to go. That is a lot of exploding. And to make matters worse, I'm not entirely sure our district is going to be happy over here in terms of us reaching everywhere. We can only just reach down here currently. We could move the district. We have sort of done that before. We moved it over somewhere around here previously, but that was too far away from our water. But actually our water's no use there anyway if it's going to be submerged. We could move the district over here somewhere. And I'm thinking that might be the thing to do. I'm thinking instead of having steps going down here, we continue this platform across, raise it up with some stairs up here, and then we can path out over here, and we'll ignore all this lot. This is all going to get submerged. So I think I want to experiment there first. I think I want to understand if that is going to work for us. And the only way to do that is to get rid of this path and replace it and test out a few things. So that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, we're not going to do it with that much water. So it's bye-bye dam. Let's just take out a little bit of the dam and let that water, no, I do need the interface there, let that water drain away a little bit. And then we can take it from there and see what we can do. These are set at 2.5, that's as high as that's going to be able to go. We have a drought starting very shortly, so as nightfall hits, we'll raise that to try and top this off. And hopefully over this period of the drought, this will drain off. And we will be able to, you know what, we might just have moved too much water there. Let's build that levee back, just to store some water back here. And make that a priority, please, beavers. Okay, so while they do that, there we are, night time's hit. We'll raise this up to the maximum. That should top this off just before the drought hits. Let's see. Looking good. And not quite, but a bit. They have done absolutely nothing to do that. Can't get all the materials. Right, because there is no forestry, because it was all underwater. So that needs to be resolved. Now, how do we do it? Well, for now, we will just have a dip. I'm not too bothered about having a small dip in the path. We will need to build a platform structure all the way over here. And these resources are going to have to go. So we should get rid of those. And we're going to need to get rid of a couple more, just so we can have some stairs that come down either side. Okay. They're clearing that. Let's take a look. Okay, a few more. Few more paths, and we're going to need to put here, once they've cleared it, no, I'll wait for them to clear it first. We're going to have to put some steps in. I'm going to put it in both sides so they can have a choice which way they want to go. We're going to need a path, and we're going to need a path right across there. Yeah. Okay, so some steps up. Path. That brings us into here. And once that's built, we'll see how far our district gets. I'm hoping it gets quite some way. Okay, now those are built, we can delete that path. Put that step in. And ultimately we'll get rid of this and just have a straight through walkway eventually. But for testing purposes, it's okay as is. This building isn't connected to any district by paths now, because we've just cut you off. But you will be. Let's give it a moment. Okay, so we're all connected up. Oh look, this gets in quite a long way. So I think with this gone, we will be able to do an awful lot. Right. To get up here, we're going to need a lot of steps. Let's try and work this out to we need another, oh, doesn't matter, we'll use single ones, we'll just get it done. Okay. That way we can take them down as we lower this. That will get our beavers up there eventually. And then they can start building dynamite. So that's what I'm going to do for a moment. I'm going to just take this down. And as soon as that's down, or anything else interesting happens, I'll come back. Wonderful explosions, but I've run out of explosives, as you can see. We have none left, so it's going to take them a little while to create some more, especially with everything flooded. So let's think about the rest of this task. We're going to flood this area, and water is going to come in to here. Let's get out of this mode so we can lock our camera and see what's going on. So if we're going to do that, the other side is going to flood, and that we definitely can't allow to happen. So we're going to have to build a wall up here for sure. Now, that's not too much of a problem because it's only going to be too high. But is it going to flood over this side as well? Well, presumably so. It's going to come up another block, or at least another half block. So let's have a look. No, you know what? I think we're going to be okay this side. I think we're going to be okay. Right, so we still need to get rid of this lot here. That is still the priority. And once we've done that, we can get a forester up here and get him planting. Why have we got water coming in here? Ah, because we forgot to lower the gate. That's not clever. Okay. We've got another day until the drought, in fact. At some point it might be worth coming back and increasing the size of this wall, but not yet. Let's get this lot dried out so we can see what's going on. Now that's interesting. The pathway actually acts as a barrier. That's worth knowing. Okay, so yes, we're going to have to get a forester up here somewhere, and probably that place is as good as any. Let's put one in and see what sort of range we're going to get out of him. Halfway. Yeah, actually, to position this properly, we do need to get rid of this mound first. So we'll just wait until we have enough explosives. We are producing them slowly. We'd go faster if we were in a faster mode. There we go. So yeah, I shall be back once we have got rid of this in its entirety. One moment. Awesome. So we've got rid of that. And now we can see, if we build a path, roughly how far. That was a bit of an extended path, but there you go. How far our ranger forester can go. I don't need him to go back that far. I don't need him up here because the water's not going to reach that. But I think there will probably be the best place, although this is a good area for berries. It might be a case of having to build two, one temporary. But actually, saying that, two's not going to hurt just for planting, because there's going to be a lot of planting going on early stages. Where is our district? How far does it go? Okay, so the district's going to go almost as far as the green is going to go. It would be good to move the district over here somewhere. Where could we put the district? Well, there's no reason why we couldn't put the district on the water. I don't think there's any rules against that. I think we should give that a go. I think that will work. Let's try it. So we're going to need pathways. We'll put it right here. Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens once they've built that. We can see straight away if we can put the district. Yeah, it will let us put it there. Okay, so once they've built that path up, which they'll do after they've done these ranges, we don't need anyone employed up here for now, but since we've got so many unemployed, it doesn't really matter. We maxed out on these. We haven't. Might as well max out on all this lot, seems we've got so many unemployed. Everything else is running. Oh, I forgot to tell you to knock all that down. Okay. My bad. Okay. Now you have something to do. And that'll keep our trees going for a while until we get this area replanted. Okay, so we're waiting out on this district platform. We're not going to be able to build it instantly. So we'll have to put a gateway in. Right, let's go slow here. We're going to have to put a gateway in temporarily. We're probably going to have to put 2 gateways in. Yeah, or we could just delete that path, and I think that will disconnect this area completely. Excellent. Let's put in our district, which will also be District 1 eventually. But we will migrate the entire population, 78 adults, over there. And employ 4 there. Wonderful. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Put the path back in. And we put this path back in. Whoops, missed. And now let's have a look at our district. It's going to come out okay. It reaches down here, fab. Still reaches up here. It reaches everything over here. And will reach down there further. We could probably improve that by putting some stairs up there anyway to make that a shorter route. Let's do that anyway. Yeah, we're going to have to put a couple of stairs in. Oops, like that. And like that. Don't need that. Don't need that. In fact, we don't need a lot of that. We can probably build it like that and get rid of this more planting area. Okay. Once they've built that up, we shall see. Now, with that built up and growing, we'll be able to flood the area And I think we will have to build a levee all the way across here. Possibly. I don't know how long this area will last in a drought. But there's only one way to find out, and that is when we get an opportunity to flood it. Now we are going to have to possibly build over here as well to stop the water flowing out. And we can do that by sending beavers across here. We might have to create a new district. How long have we got? We've got 11 days for this drought left. Okay, so that's really all we can do on this project until this drought is over and we can fill this up. I am tempted to build a levee all the way across here. What I don't know will happen is what happens if you delete. Can you delete your only district? You know, for the sake of experimentation, I'm going to take a save and try that. One moment. Okay, I've taken a save just in case this goes horribly wrong. But I'm intrigued to see what happens if you delete a district. Everyone gets stranded. Okay. But if we put the district back, do they come back into that district? Seems they do, but they're not. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you can. The game does recover. Okay. The reason I wanted to try that out is we're going to have to raise the district up here in a minute. Okay, let's give this flood a few more days to finish and we'll come back. So peeps, we've been busy. We've got this area flooded and I have built this levee wall and raised up our district a little bit higher. And I think we need to flood a little bit higher. I've also moved the district over here temporarily, and I don't know if you can see, created a path over here just to put some levee walls back here. I have no intention of moving over there, so it was a bit of a cheaty cheat to move the district around. But we've got it, we've done it. And I think I want to build this now one higher, which will ensure that even in a long drought, this stays hydrated. I think this will dry up quite quickly at the moment. I want this to be deeper. And actually there's two ways of doing that. We can raise the water level one more block, and we'll do that by building a levee across here. But we could also blow some of this area out. We're going to need this area cleared though. No, this one please. That's what I want. We'll clear that area out and we will get our beavers planting. For example, you can start planting trees, some berries. And we'll put berries that far. We'll cover the rest of this in maple. We have got a problem over here in that this district doesn't reach here anymore. So we've got these buildings aren't part of the district. So to fix that, I'm going to move the forester to over here so it connects. Draw the path this way, and I think we'll be able to fit in a couple of lumberjacks there and finalise that problem. And that's about it. So I will continue doing that and bring you back to show you the result. Well, peeps, we're about 2/3 of the way through this drought. We've got all this planted and some of this will be grown before the drought is over, but we have hit a snag where we are going to lose some of our saplings before and indeed some of our blueberries, but only a tiny amount. I'm going to give it till the end of this drought, which is another 10 days, and see how much we actually lose before deciding what to do. But I think we might be able to rescue that problem by blowing this out and making this area deeper. I think that's what we're going to do next. But that's for another day. For now, if you've enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out. And until next time, we will see you on Timberborn. Take care now. Bye bye.